Chinese Taipei had just one loss, so they've only got 2 losses in this thing rolling here. Just
we have just a little under 77,000 fans for getting a rehab.
So
last year in Sarasota, but this is probably by far the biggest thing he played in. At least the crowd size.
He's only going to have 1 play. Wedge Sung retired the first 2 minutes. 1-1, and he grounds one left side. That's past the dive of Huang and on to the left. It's only going to move Taraji 1 station as he had to hold up. But Ogata's got another hit, his 13th of the World Cup. And runners at the corners with just 1 out.
Yeah, this pitch actually jammed Ogata. It was grounded really soft to the left side of the infield, but he just found the hole. And also because this ground ball is to the left side of the infield, so the runner at second base, Taraji, need to make sure this ball gets through the shortstop before he can evade.
In 2 starts, 9 2/3 innings, no runs allowed. Ogata's off, swing and a miss. Throw to second is not in time. And it's second and third with 2 gone. If we will pitch on the way. Grounded right side, and this should do it for the first as Lee has to hustle, but he gets it to the bag in time.
Previous broadcast.
4 for 18 out of the top spot in the order. And a swing and a rope into right center field. It's down for a base hit. A leadoff single for the up on the third base dugout, leading the chance. And Songs as the bunt is down from Tinglun Chu, and that's going to get the leadoff man moved into.
Strong gets on a second run to bunt the guy over, and now we have the
pitching staffs in terms of team ERA, top 2 offenses in terms of team batting averages. This one gets away from Mikito Ogata, and the wild pitch will put Chu at third with 3-1. Line to center, a base hit, an RBI single for Jing Shen Ko right out of the gate, and Chinese Taipei's got a 1-0 lead.
This by this young hitter.
2 solidly struck ropes from Chinese Taipei's leadoff and 3 hole hitters.
Yeah, because I just talked about that. Maeda.
Chinese Taipei has already done more. 1-2 is swung on and missed. And gone on strikes is Wang. So 2 gone.
Yeah, this look to be a changeup from Maeda. Bounce from home, bounce back nicely by striking out and cleaning up hitters.
2 gone. Runner off of the pitch, and the 1-2 is outside. Throw to second is way too high and sails into center, and it's a stolen base for Jing Shen Ko. Atmosphere. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and big strikeout there. The entire time we're doing broadcasts for day games. And the sun goes Rakuten Golden Eagles in Nippon Professional Baseball in Japan as this ball swung on and lifted in the air to left field, and that'll be out number 1 as Takanaka flies out to Tinglun Chu.
Yeah,
on a well-struck ball.
Yeah, this pitch is hit pretty hard, but let's
say that over the course, it's a decent-sized field. I mean, 325 feet down the lines, roped on a hop to third, knocked down over there by Wang, and you see the defensive skills that make a guy like that. This relay comes set. 1-2. Got him. Terrific. Will lead things. And he's gone on strikes for out number 1 here in the second. 3 straight strikeouts now by Yugo Maeda since giving up the RBI single.
Yeah, 3 pitch, 3 strikes. In this at-bat, Maeda.
Ball and 2 strikes here on Chung, and he will swing and lift this 1-2 offering out into right. And Shinsuke Chibana got kind of twisted. It was a leadoff single, sacrifice bunt, wild pitch, and an RBI single. And since then now, 5 straight retired by Yugo Maeda. And the run in the first is all we've got in the... No balls and a strike. Sun trying to put him away, and does so on the breaking pitch.
Here's the... For a left-handed hitter, it's just so hard.
Swinging a shot with some tail out to short. Picked cleanly there by Huang. Good throw to first with a second out of the third.
And now 0-2 count. What do you do?
Here comes the 0-2. Got him! Blew the fastball by him. That is an 19 U18 Baseball World Cup. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way to him, and he swings and drives it in the air left center. Hashimoto closing with Maruda, and it's the left fielder Hashimoto to put it away, one gone.
Yeah, actually hit this ball pretty well, but the small...
How much further along a lot of players are who are hitting the peak of that U18 classification as this grounder out on a tough hop at second is fielded by Ren Ogata, who pulls it in and gets tracked behind the plate. I don't think... On the outside corner there with a called strike 3. Things off for Japan. Thing with the way athletes develop themselves.
Yeah, over the past years, I think fastball, we also...
Bunt down, third base side. It's fielded over there by Wong, who will get the out. The sacrifice is successful. Pitch on the way, and the bunt, first base side. Maruda is nearly able to find his way on. He is called out, and he does not think. That looked about as close as could get. I thought Maruda had beaten it out, but obviously Shane Cannon, our first base umpire, a much better view. And I think he is safe. That foot is down. Ooh, man, that ball is almost, has to be in the back of the glove. This might give us just about as good of a look. And again, as always, the question is the video evidence sufficient enough to overturn the call on the field? Foot's down there. I think if you want to split hairs, I don't think the ball is in the back of the glove, but I think the ball is essentially inside the glove.
Yeah, this might be a dumb question for me to ask, being a commentator, but but when do you count it as a catch? When it enters the front edge of the glove, or when you actually hit the leather?
When it hits the leather, right there is when it would be considered a catch, which is why I think technically Maruda would be safe here, but it'll depend on whether or not play is. Safe at first is the call.
He has calmed down a little bit and settled.
Here's the 2-0, runner off from first. Bunt is down, squeeze is on, and everybody is potentially going to be safe. Yes, thrown away up the first baseline, and 2 runs will score, and Japan takes the lead, executing the bunt to jump out.
And first of all, I think Team China played deep in panic. As this ball hit the dirt, there's no chance for the runner, for the pitcher to get that runner at home plate. So swinging first of all, he dove for a 2-hopper, which is unnecessary, and then one out picks.
It's a very, very 0-2 pitch on the way. And a high bouncer that'll stay fair over to third. Wong with a strong throw to get the out at first as Chibana is gone, but Takanaka moves.
Verbal and will still be able to put in play by the
days ago. 5-1, Korea dominated the U.S. today in a shutout win. A ground ball over to second, and that will do it here in the top half of the 4th inning as Makito Ogata grounds out. But Japan gets its first 2 runs of the day, and we will head to the Tianmu Baseball Stadium here. Kawei Lin, the right fielder, due up third. Ground ball left side. Playing it back on a hop is Kazuki Takanaka. Low bounce, but it's there. Balls and a strike on Yanhao Wong. Tonight we've seen some KBO scouts. Haven't noticed them this evening. This ball is punched through the right side. A base hit. Yanhao Wong has his first hit of the night. And a swing and a shot to center, but that's right at Maruda.
This action is going to home plate.
Down for Japan with 6 in the box. 1-1, lifted in the air to center field. This should be an easy routine play for Maruda, and he's there to put it away for the final. My broadcast partner, Keith Chung. Base side, so the leadoff man is gone.
First base.
And the 3-0 is off the plate outside. Tarachi fired up as he takes a 1-out walk.
Yeah, all the last 2 pitch.
As part of that Chinese Taipei team that won a couple of games in Pool A, the pool of chaos in the World Baseball Classic, is a bunt foul ground over to the third base side and caught on. One thing that I've noticed about he's not
scoreless to take that win. So he's been really impressive in this tournament as well.
2-1, lifted out to left. Sue coming in, we'll get there to grab it, and the leadoff man. Here he comes on a 3-2. Called strike 3.
Yeah, 3-2 fastball right down the middle. Wasn't sure what Hu Mengzhi is looking for as he took his fastball just really, I mean, it's...
So the leadoff man gone, and now first pitch swinging a flare into shallow right, and coming on to make a lunging catch, Shinsuke Chibana 2 away.
And was also full speed charging at him too.
Really thought that was going to get down, and
single for him for the Chinese Taipei to score.
1-2. Out to center. 3 up and 3 down for the home team. Wei Yunlin kicks and comes home, and a bouncing ball back over his glove. Out to second. Chong there. Throw to first. Not in time.
Get lucky. But if it's a 2-run caliber.
2-1. That bunt is down. Out in front of the mound, and the play to first retires Maruda.
Hey, the first baseman should duck out of the way.
1-2 pitch. Line toward right field. That's down for a base hit. Rounding third base, Takeda will hold. It's a 1-out single to put runners at the corners for Takanaka.
Lin Jiawei, and he has a cannon. So the runner at second base had to hold at third base.
Here in the top. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Chibana badly fooled by that one as he chases. Back swing almost. Lin trying to get a big final out. 1-2. Got it! Is here in the 50th and final. And he swings and rips one left side. That's in left field for a base hit. And the leadoff man is aboard to get things.
This tournament, but in this situation, down 1 is
still. Bunt down. Perfect one to the first base side. 1 out on the sacrifice. Who else? Yan Hao. And he swings and hits one in the air to center as he goes after the first pitch. Maruda is there to make the catch. 2 away. A guy who's the second overall pick in the draft. 3-0, and it gets away from Ogata. And the potential game-tying run is 90 feet away with 2 outs.
Warren at third base. Maeda need to be careful. He cannot be bouncing that breaking ball in the third. That's all man on third base. So, I didn't get to finish.
Off the bag. 1-1. And a flare out toward right center field. On the run is Maruda, and he's there to make the catch in the alley and send this thing. Minato Maruda running down a drive to right center. Is a drive to right. Here's the 1-2. And he flares one the other way, and that's down for a base hit. So out of the 9 spot, Hashimoto swats an opposite field single, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, we see the as Tarachi, the leadoff hitter, is showing bunt with run on first base.
Popped up. 1 out. Doesn't necessarily mean they don't already have someone ready. 3-2 pitch. Line toward short, over the leap of Huang and on into left field. Hashimoto had to hold, so he will take up residence at third, but Yamada's got a hit. There's the squeeze play, and leaving the runner hanging out to dry. Chinese Taipei's got a chance to get the out on the lead man, and now just running back to the bag. And they do retire Koga Hashimoto.
Play was put on as Japanese was ahead of the count, but Team Chinese Taipei was well prepared. This pitch out, the hitter missed the bunt, but only downside on this play is it took too long for the rundown to develop, and the runner on first base was able to advance right zone.
3-2, got him on a foul tip into the glove. Ren Ogata is struck out, and Chinese Taipei heads to the bottom of the... Last night, Chinese Taipei 5,
7, 8, 9 hitters to at bat this inning, and there goes to try to get a leadoff guy. Oh my God!
It's a Buckner play down the left field line.
don't see that on Team Japan in any level. It's a jam shot, excuse me. But again, you just don't see that from the Japanese fielder often.
And that did seem to take some sort of strange hop. It just kind of stayed down. And
there's no way you don't feel that.
Popped up, 1 out. Meng Che-hu dropped his hand.
Yeah, with a 2-0 count, Hu Mengzhi did get a good pitch to lay down that bunt, but
1-2 into shallow center. Yamada is there, 2 outs. And Samurai Japan. And the man standing in his way is the leadoff hitter, the DH, Zhou Xin. A single in Chinese Taipei's only run scored all the way back into first, and he grounds it to second. And for the first time in its history, Samurai Japan has captured the U18 Baseball World Cup crown.
yeah, it's a pitching deal like we expected, and it comes down to execution as the 2 runs scored by Team Japan or by suicide squeezes and a throwing error, as Team Japan defeated Team Chinese Taipei and give them the only loss of this tournament, but it happened in a championship game.
That really is, I mean, we said this last night after the game between these two teams. We wish that we had the privilege of being able to watch a 7-game series between these two, because it would undoubtedly go to a 7th game, and that's what tonight felt like. As Japan hangs on, that one crucial play in the 4th inning is the difference. And an incredible run for Chinese Taipei ends with silver, and for Japan, a historic first ever U18 Baseball World Cup title.